Hey guys, it is your friendly neighborhood Katya Bolks here with you guys because it has been a month that I have been on creatine, meaning I am going to be off of it for a month, so getting rid of that excess water weight that I might have gained from it, seeing where my physique is, if it has changed at all once I lose that water weight, and just tell you guys about the differences I have seen with like strength and maybe side effects, all that fun jazz to tell you guys about. So first of all, I want to just talk about my general strength that I have gained from it. While I've been on it, that was when I did make a PR on deadlift of 265, I think it was. I remember I went for 260, and then my upper body has gotten a lot stronger, like my biceps and shoulders, triceps, back, all that upper body. Lower body, like my legs are difficult to build. So for me, it's been kind of like good. I don't know. I haven't tested out my max for your squat in I don't remember how long. So I'm planning on doing that. I gotta mentally prepare for that because squat is just like my least favorite lift. So for me, I have to just try to focus on that. But I have been doing, like, of course, pushing hard on leg days, so to build those muscles. But overall, like, I mean, I haven't seen too much of a difference in my leg. It's mostly been upper body. So that's been pretty awesome. And just again, I'm taking just a regular creatine monohydrate. I know there's other forms. I might try other forms, but the thing is, the tub that I have is huge. So I have a lot to do many other cycles. I don't know how many more, but it's plenty. So unless I were to get like samples from companies or full-size tubs for some reason, then I'll definitely give those a try. Because I know my friend Carlos was telling me about Cell Mass, I think it was, one by BSN. So I took a look at that and I might consider doing that, but I'm also like freaking broke right now, so yeah, that's my life. Spending money on like food, so yeah, I know, but hopefully I'll have some money soon from walking dogs, and fortunately my internship is unpaid, but you know what, I'm getting all the experience. But back to creatine. So talking now about side effects. Okay, y'all are probably like, oh, did you experience side effects? Are there side effects from creatine? Let me just give you this tip. I can't talk right now. Let me just give you this tip. Drink more water when you're taking creatine, like more than you usually do. Yes, it absorbs water into like your muscle cells and stuff, but I was also reading it kind of like takes the water from like your intestines. Sometimes you get bad poops where it's kind of like diarrhea almost, and I'm gonna be honest, it kind of happened to me. Yes, girls poop. So I'm gonna be honest and blunt with you guys, so viewer discretion is advised. But honestly, yeah, that was kind of a bothersome. And I remember talking to a guy friend, and he was like, yeah, I kind of had even kind of some blood in my stool, he told me about, because of the fact that it dried out in your intestines and poop comes out and it kind of your intestines, and yeah. This is probably like so disgusting for you guys to hear, but this is just like the honest truth about creatine and kind of like experiences. So, and I want you guys to understand if you've never taken creatine, and if these things have happened to you too, tell me about them below, like, unless you were the smart one and drank a lot of water. So I'll be making sure I'm well hydrated when I'm off of creatine. But yeah, I even like looked up about side effects and I was like, oh, this kind of things happen to me. Other than like the side effect of massive gains, like, yeah, yeah. So you guys are probably like now freaking scared about taking creatine. But like honestly, that was just like the one thing. You just have to keep really, really hydrated. And sometimes during the loading phase, you do get like the shits, kind of pretty much, where it's a little, yeah. That wasn't my experience. I didn't have it like that. I mean, because of all of that, it can kind of make you a little gassy. So I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward. But bear with me, you guys. You're probably like, oh my gosh, a girl talking about all this stuff, that's disgusting. If a guy talked about it, it would be totally normal, but no. Not Katya bulks. But I bulk. Come on, you guys, it's creatine. So, but yeah, bench, haven't really tested that out. I forgot to mention that. But yes, side effects, drink a lot of water. That's just my major tip. I don't know really. So I did look up kind of what some websites had to say about creatine monohydrate and side effects, and there is a part that talks about gastrointestinal distress, saying incidences of stomach cramps, nausea, flatulence, farts, and diarrhea are more commonly reported during the loading phase when greater amounts of creatine are consumed each day. So you guys are probably then thinking, well then I don't have to go through the loading phase. What's the point if it's gonna cause all that? It is kind of necessary because you gotta also up your body in this amount so that when you go to your maintaining, it's gonna continually like feed you. Work. It just works, you guys. It just does. So just do the loading phase. I know some people don't, but I don't know. I recommend it, they recommend it, so do it. I mean, so when it talks about, yeah, the gastrointestinal kind of stuff, I was also kind of reading, I don't have to take exactly 5 milligrams. I could have taken lower, but I just stuck with 5. So that could also be due to all the slight side effects that I dealt with. Because I'm a girl, so I'm a lot smaller than usually the guys that take creatine. So that could have something to do with it. But overall, I mean, after this month being off of it, I'll give you an update again of how I am off of it, if I feel like a decrease in strength, any of that. I don't know how long I'll be doing like cycles on and off for, maybe until I run out of creatine, or I don't know, we'll see about that. But it also talks about for other side effects, there could be muscle strains, cramps, and tears. So that can be from electrolyte imbalance or dehydration. So that's why it's also important to keep hydrated. For me, gladly, I didn't have to deal with that. I mean, I sometimes have muscle cramps, but that's even before taking creatine. But I always take like my aminos and my, my BCAAs when I'm working out. So, or kind of before working out. It depends, but those are always important to keep in your body to hydrate you and just to keep from all that stuff they're talking about happening. Renal stress. It says persons with pre-existing kidney disorders or predisposed to renal dysfunction such as diabetes should omit the loading phase of supplementation or abstain from creatine use altogether. This is a good website. I'm gonna link it down below if you want to read more up on creatine monohydrate. Because yeah, it talks about just blood pressure, but then it does go into the creatine benefits of it. It says, in addition, muscle volumizing may serve as a stimulus to initiate the production of new muscle proteins, antioxidant properties. Yeah, I mean, it's non-toxic, it's safe, and since it is synthesized, it is completely vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, all that stuff. I mean, obviously, and if you're not a vegan, you can get creatine actually naturally from steak. Your body does produce some, very little, but you can get it from some meats. But I just prefer supplementing it because it's a lot easier to measure, and then I just put it in my shakes or anything. Super easy to take. You can get it in pill form. I just prefer powder. It's easy to put in my post-workout shakes. I just get the unflavored. So that's always totally doable. But anyway, you guys, I hope this video was helpful for you guys and explaining on my experiences with creatine and what I liked and disliked about it. I will definitely do another phase. I mean, I've learned from this loading, this first phase of what to do or what not to do, meaning just, I think it's the hydration. If anything, I'll do the loading phase again next time and maybe take less than 5 milligrams, maybe like around 2.5, just half. So we'll see about that, but as for now, love you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep them games coming. So comment below if you wanna, what else you wanna see. And subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys later.